Just want to get a moment of silence for Theo. Starting now. Thank y'all. Shout out to everybody in Florida Battle Rap. Get it up. Some noise for True Logik, yo!
Because little Jamie a type that gets feds to chase you. If you check the arresting papers, Jamie got the best detective investigators to investigate and question neighbors. Now it's punishable by death. That means a firing squad of Texas Rangers, a poison gas electric chamber, and inject them later with tested asbestos and septic drainers. See, while little Jamie home with hot cocoa and a writer's pad, I be in the science lab, cooking with a diver's mask, snorkel on, gloves, while I'm clapping off the rifle mags to see the old King James cracked open like a Bible class. See, once I lick my tiger's teeth and get them deep inside the meat of a tired sheep, my pen start dicing. I make lightning start striking grapes with thunder from a titan's feet. It's over. Inside a week, I Spartan jab James with a King Leonidas preach that could his voice fight his cheeks. James is giant peach. A favor to put all the war in CGI, so I came to let my bars Fridays like TGI. Imagine us getting involved with days over 8 plates, and that's light work. But we get jammed up and days come a days late. Say that's something you're not built for. See, we catch days in a Motel 8 with a straight blade. We cutting days till the sun come up or the day breaks. You think I'd ever worry about days? You think me and some made men would spend days in and days in on Marriott for 4 seasons, pulling blades to day skin, cutting days out as gray Timbs? You think I'd ever be my last resort to throw shells and engage in like K spin? I have my son club, snatch his gay lord, and make that gay hoe tell me when day's in. This next ball might cause wars and riots, but I don't know whose voice makes my skin crawl worse, Days. Yours? The spiders. Because in person, you're a weird little person. Who here will let Spider Murphy babysit their kids? No one? Because they're scared you would hurt them. You get shirtless and try to burp them and pretend like you was nursing. Now, speaking of Murphy, no one knew his true roots when he was coming to America, just a boomerang and 2 dudes. But goes to Beverly Hills to cop raw. Now Murphy's standing with blue suits. No more playing daddy daycare with Isaac the holy man praying for help, because trading places with another nutty professor means Murphy's just playing himself. But if I spot Murphy in New York, showtime. He gets shot for his metro by some Harlem Knights in 48 hours. Doctors could do little. Murphy lost his life. See, spiders just natural. Chopper stock with the metal armed force for this spider like Dr. Ock. I need time for the robbery. I watch the clock when I'm lifting a big piece like Dr. Spock. See, I ain't got name off sets to spray off texting. One splash spider with the AR wet. So like when spider spray on, his A-bomb set. I got a screen on the rifle with the gate off set to take the feet off this 8-legged freak like Dave Arquette. I kept seeing Spider. I won't lie, it was depressing. Like this guy is not a guy, he put die in his extensions. This is not a man. Inside is the possession of a guy who see a guy has to hide his own erection. I won't lie, it was kind of obsession. Start buying up the weapons. I ain't firing a second. The iron's not a gun. The iron was for pressing and designed inside the spider's chest, so when he flexing and he admires his reflection, the wire of the tendon starts stretching the infection. Now you crying because you dying, you ain't crying for attention. Cause shorty know we lie, ain't caping off at different spots, out flipping with the Smith and cocked, outfitted for mission out, you lit the biscuit pop. You went pop the cap off a biscuit top, you sit and watch, you don't move a muscle like British cops. Match characters packing a black back in the back of a black actor, we're clapping the black magnum, catching your back passengers. Now gangster means 5 years you banging your wardrobe. Like when Michael Myers in your living room. You dead when the doors closed. If all your neighbors was deaf, they'd still see the shots when the doors blow, because the flash from the pistol turned his windows to more cold. The kamikaze when Tommy's gym and Mr. Miyagi's karate stance shot him pump with a hockey mask. So when I tell wifey I change, my fingers crossed. I love when fiends had the Aussie hands shaking off the ice hitting glass like hockey fans. You getting body bagged, and this is how it don't feel. With the power and the strong will to authorize a wrong kill. I'm in the studio making cuts with a razor and a long drill. You warm milk. You put dudes to sleep in the booth like John Wilkes. Unless he try and get me turned front porch into the ratchet ring, he plays the catcher's games and never leaves home like a batting cage. And so I don't need a Batman when I'm robbing you for those killer Crocs or some Army Tims. It's Mr. Freeze, because in Europe, well, it's Harley Quinn. You get a bag over your face like Scarecrow. Nah, what you thought this was gonna be one of those whack schemes? Now you get a bag over his face like Scarecrow, then we throw bags in the trunk like the Joker in the bank scene. Woo! And rub elbows with Masons, button men who can wrap you in cables in black basements, then walk upstairs for a bagel with basil and black raisins. I could still end this theme like Plato's last statement, that same family will jump bags, like potato sack racing. But besides our skin tones, I wanna know exactly why y'all keep calling us twins, folk. How could I be your twin? You ever heard this kid spaz and my twins intact get double impact from these twin dragons? When it comes to copies, clones, or twins, I ain't the one you want stuck on you, so act humbly, my brother's keeper. No twin Mexicans to break in bad and they bad company. See my hood? We got blocks where 1,000 kids run around with powder lids. You think I'd crash my third round in plain sight before I grounded it? Nah, Orlando's ground zero. They here to watch my twin drop in plain sight like the towers did. And you, my twin, I'm light years ahead of you. And I don't mean to question you, but how dare y'all compare this stepping stool to the reflection in my dressing room? A holler and a hollow clap. You bleeding for the camera. Hey, Timothy. You mind if I get the keys to the Carrera so I can give Vita Guerra and little Lisa and Sarah Roger that? My camp tuck pipes like the jeans up on Sierra, and Roger chased my twin around the house like Tia and Tamara. Yeah, I went from money bags to mags. And honestly, I just think that's incredible that Palm Beach still considers their best rappers expendable. See, this Iron Horse trainer must have put me far ahead of you, but I want to know, who's the 40-year-old virgin that keep putting these pussies on a pedestal? Homie said that I should snuff him if I could, because the only time you see Max near a deuce is when he dumping in the woods. So why would I go back and forth? You ask for war, we kidnap your broad at fashion store and hit staff and all. My cans and fours is way louder than amps and horns, and I got a big box of mags under my bed and a bag of porn. So you can kick rocks to get your flip-flops and your sandals going to find your father's wristwatch at thrift shop like Macklemore. Yeah. I hope Mags got license for Mad Magazines wearing them. I hope Mags got more magnums than Mad Max and he carries them, because if I hear another word out of Palm Beach, I swear I'ma bury Mags in him. With one half his abdomen, the weapon that I was stabbing him. See, that's punishable by death. I sent him to Mary Magdalene because that pretty little thing got a light and it's grabbing him. And we'd be like Hindu rock frying some pork, and Matt Hills trying to sport. Or declining the court. I'm Judge Dredd, I'm lifting hammers like I silenced the court. Look, got the face of Dave Matthews if he pumped his veins half full of venom from Bane's back tooth. Yeah, see, when Mags had a curfew to do homework and his chores under, I had a floor cutter with 4 rudders for houses with closed shutters. Unless you more gutty, you dip with no horn thunder, unless you in-store to lose your poor mother like 4 brothers. Damn, I feel bad now. Because I thought you was going to come with a whole lot of personals. So I thought, damn, let me bring one worse to you. Sorry, Mark, I ain't write a word for you. You need cardio and Muay Thai meridian feet and a machete to take these hands like an Indian thief. I'm damn mean, brother. Black cleats on this man's feet. My damn team got mutants, I mean Capcom. Stan Lee, Street Fighter. Mascot Vega when I'm clapping like Zangief. I stay calm when I'm taking out arms like gangrene. Stiff drinker. I don't drink mixed liquor. I drink jiggers and twin pitchers of gin with a gin kicker. I squeeze handles and grip cans on the block. I'm a ditch digger. Dishwasher, nah. I flip plates like a switch hitter. See, there's only one reason homies let me put the pots down, because I don't rap, they moving. I doubt they gonna stop now. Scopes measure distance, all you do is flip a notch down. Guns come in stock now, with compasses and clocks now. Ow! These kids I'm interfere with could break a Spartan shield with a perfect form heel kick. That's something I got there with. These kids I'm interfere with, you couldn't eat a meal with. For pumpkin, they be busting single file, like a field trip. See, I heard of Pumpkinhead in 03. Before I saw a cordless mouse, he been giving us 10 years of trash like a hoarder's house. I drink hard liquor, Everclear tonic. I'm 730, straight crazy pill, never real modest. I got shooters, if you ever near Logik, he's sitting in a box like Metal Gear Solid. when a mortal technique was holding your hand like stigmatis. It's the law, cause in war I'm a Spartan guard. 300 round belt with a stocking with a Malkin's long. So either we could throw hands in the street like a crossing guard, or we could swing iron like Jackson when he lost his arms. Now round here, it's all blood, sweat, and tears, but we bleed heavy. Till blood running and wheezy like Young Money who flee Gilly. Lift and squeeze semis, why? I scrap until police get me. You don't shoot them once. You just jump kids like Free Willy. You battling every single song, you never get a single call, unless it's because you're bilingual and writing jingles for Pringle Jaws. Now I'm gonna tell this man Future. In 20 years, he flipped scenes. Say he used to break dance and play basketball. He used to have some big dreams. Now he almost 40 in the bar, telling stories about his mid-teens where athletes who never got respected, like the swim team. Alright? Chair, let me get some silence. Pumpkinhead, veteran of hip-hop. He in the crib, he wake up from a loud cock like a great farmer, sheets on him. I will never say a word like a great barber, because all of these are pipe and pill like a snake charm. Blade sticking out his head like it's the last impression. So when you see me raising arms like you was asking a question, I suggest you hit the floor like you was catching a blessing. Black in the vest, my slack's impressive. I got a presidential pistol with the strap that's connected. I'm like Reagan with that 80. I'll crack epidemic. See, I got landscaper tools. I be copping from the growers, got a shotty with the loader, got some Akis with the clippers, never sloppy with the blowers. See, I can send a couple soldiers, pulling hobbies like I'm Sosa. They pull robberies for coke, I'm like Gotti in a poster. I'm like Gandhi with a motive, but Gaddafi in my motive. Now I'm a MacGyver with a lighter and applying a wrench. I'm telling Akis they can wire my chest, the machine cheap. It's this big like appliance to rent. See, you was talking like a vet before you earned your keep. I prefer no team, but you can holler at the homie, said let a bird go cheap, then you get shot out front your door before you turn your key. I turn no cheek, so watch how you gonna word your schemes or curl your sleeves. I got a pit, and I got bodies stacking up like this is World War Z. I talked to your ex on Facebook, B. She was just letting me know that we could meet at 2 and leave the telly at 4. But when I'm done, she clean herself and go and get me my clothes. When I smoke, she roll my L's and keep my Hennessy cold. This chick be bending over backwards like she Emily Rose. But she kinda had me sprung out. She was petting the pipe, so I sent her a type and she said, yeah, I'm talking with Epidemic. You can text me at night. She popped up in a fly whip, so before I even question the price, I'm catching brains in the car like I was Kennedy's wife. His chick called me crying, like I just want a family, I just want to be happy. And the doctor said he shoots blanks like the ref at the track. In a month, she got rapping. I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to tell you, shorty, get around. As soon as shorty said a vow, she's stripping off her wedding gown. Before she left the wedding grounds, I gave it to her wet and loud. I gave her pipe. You gave her your heart like 7 pounds. Her legs looked like a piece of chicken, so I threw her in a UFC submission and I gave her 4 fingers, and the head was on point like Lisa Simpson's. Now when she laid with you, she think about my traps and deltoids, a nice future, you know, with bellboys and a ring, you know, like bell noise. And when she laid with me, she thinks she getting fingered by a hellboy. What cream stand for? What your wife cash checks in cashmere, but cream sold last year, it don't register. You can check his drawers, there's no cashier. I'm cash paid. 12 rounds I'll leave for Muhammad. Cash clay, 1,000 rounds for that 30 pack, now I got a cachet. 45.9 M&M, shady, I'm Irish, cream, you can catch a shot. Bailey's and Chambers know the general over South Jamaica ad. And Baisley, and like the general said, he can't believe that cream didn't pay me. I got a knife on and a strike team in a bright green van. I'll stamp on the stage in my Wing Chun IP stance. I'm gonna give this kid the bars like I'm the ice cream man. Vegan diet. If vegan diet, there'll be no beef for me. You beefing, I'm food poisoning, you'll die just from meeting me. Cause Cream's flaking, he'll tell shorties that he's baking when Cream's caking, but he's wiped up, she let his team all in it, and Cream hate it. It's ironic, her name is Ashley, she burns dudes, well, cremated. About to get a cocotazo. Said that white chick a bird. I heard the team used to skeeze her often. She'd be high as hell and seem exhausted, and after that she'd clean apartments, she'd wipe the bird. She looked like Tony Hawk, Ethan Hawke, Stephen Hawke. All these pistols, we be on that. Drills, we be on that. Big guns, rifles, smoke look like a LeBron clap. You couldn't hold it straight in an arm cast. You be on the video game bars and Comcast. Well, it's time for you to log in. I wish he would, kid. I suggest he leave. If he split, then he short-lived. He at home playing Splinter Cell, he a good kid. I saw dust out of mini AK with a wood grip. Cut twirl bark, sock spitting out wood chips. What are those? Writing letters with my feet. See, I can pull a couple strings, I'm like the pedal with the reach. I'm moving all this snow like this is get him to the Greek. Hey, yo, Storm. I don't know how you do it, B. I mean, it's obvious this dude love you. You worship the ground that Storm stand on. I bet Storm call you Lou Puddle. I heard Storm helped you write with it. You and Storm had a few huddles. I'm thinking these dudes snuggle. My verse, I'm sorry. Battle Rap just got a new couple. Now speaking of couples, you ain't gonna think this shit. Yo, who is you, the bodyguard kingpin? The big fish and eat a guppy on your wing fin? He never see life. He endangered if he been to jail, so he never do work or cuz he think his killer whale. Yo, y'all look like Devo and the skinny bull from Friday 2. Yo, Scrappy, Scooby, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Banjo and Kazooie. Loading straps like I rock climbs. I remember testing out the ratchets from the stop signs. That stock rides, big homie facing his pop pie. Cause over plates, I'm raising arms in the crowd like a pop fly. Vertically like you placed the dab, amazingly with grace and swag. I'm shaking mad. I'm wearing a Jason mask while I case the pad. I'm adjacent to your mother's crib. I'm patient till I lace your dad with straights and jabs. I don't care if he's palming two cannons like the Haitian flag. Stop! Johnny Depp Scissorhand face with the fingers on him. Deadpool mask, I'ma laugh till I stick it on him. Freddy Krueger gloves, his whole face starts stinging on him. Michael Myers knife from the table of Thanksgiving on him. Like I open my hands and swinging on him. I said, 50 getting tied to a cherry, getting Robocop. His lips, all yoga spot. His stomach hanging out of his back, look like a token knot. We blow the Glocks, his top piece, soda pop. From here to here, Photoshop. Glocks on, 12 gauge stock on, rock sauce, top on, body like it's cop dog. Pop off scratch, so respect like your pop's called. You gonna catch this round and then I'm out like dodgeball. You got 4s and Ks, well we got rifles that fold and break with range on them for drones and planes. Your wife, you want knowledge of politics, how they clone their apes, you play my witch doctor. I catch a little head if I just bone and face. She's sniffing glue, running out, switching tubes, living room, in the nude, running through the kitchen spoon. You know I co-fighting with them little British dudes. Shorty taking lines to her face like a kissing booth. See, fame, I don't need that. I mean that. I seen that. A beam strap gunning over weed packs. Rifle, when I scream that, I don't leave the back seat. I just lean back and point the gun at everything that moved like a speed trap.